making jokes. It was great. And somebody sent me the first ever episode, complete with the original ads, and it's amazing. You see Bob Barker trying to almost apologetically explain, this is the new Price is Right. Don't freak out, guys. We got new, and it's just to see how Shadow.
Hello, Clip It News.
How it started. It's hypnotic. I was electrified, and you could tell from the reactions that they knew that they had, like, that pilot episode. It was clear that they tapped into something primal, and the excitement that you get, like, it's amazing. It's like watching.
Oh, we got some hearts. Thank you.
There been a previous version? Sure. Different rules. Yeah. If you go back to the black and white days, totally different games, structured, same players the entire time. This is where they broke it down and they do
you don't subscribe to Cord Killers on YouTube, you need to subscribe. They're a great bunch. Their weekly shows are fantastic. I'm watching it through my Chromecast.
Like they didn't even know. It's awesome.
Well, I've been watching Last Man on Earth, and I've been watching it pretty much exclusively on
They give you a good outlook that Tom Merritt, he has his regular show, the Daily Tech News Show, that's also another YouTube product. Clip It News, thank you for hanging out with me this morning here. Just doing a Periscope here. Already got the walk-in. We got cloud covers, and Max is up in his perch there. Just figure I'd pop in here, and yes, we have Paul O'Mani from Cork now. I'm just in the living room, Paul. I'm watching Cord Killers through my Chromecast on the Big Screen TV. Paul O'Mani, Clip It News, is also in the broadcast here, as well as Sean and Kyron Scott. Did I say that right, Kyron? Kyron. 4 viewers and no web viewers.
Not anything shocking, but if you like Mad Men, it was great. It was a very Mad Men episode.
Right on. So we should point out that we did the movie draft, the summer movie draft, last week on Night Attack, and we'll talk about that in spoilering time. But little
and we just have Paul and Clip It News left.
Furious 7, which 140 million.
I think this episode of Cord Killers came out 2 days ago, so I'm a little behind. We got some good information. Cord killing is basically cutting away from cable and using alternatives, such as online.
This movie is the longest ride with Team Cord Killers, which is not me and Brian.
Yeah, that's right. It's
Milango and Christy Gates. So best of luck, you guys.
Yeah, right on.
Shall we move to some dispatches?
Dispatches, always good.
Yes, indeed, we should.
I enjoyed your view of the coffee shop there, Paul. It was pretty interesting. You have some very good, nice blue skies there when you're walking in from the parking lot. And I don't know, right after that, there was All One Word that's over there on that program formerly known as Audio Boo. He was also in a coffee shop over there in the UK with his mother and his daughter said hi to me via Periscope. So, like you were saying, it's sort of a one-way Skype cast where the host can talk and those viewing can just type in.
Man, we do our best to handle your lactose intolerances, and we understand that there's a spectrum. There are some people who are full-blown allergic to spoilers, and they will break out into raging hives and die of rage asphyxiation upon hearing them. And other people, just, like, oh, I don't really care, it's totally fine. We will continue to do our best to loudly, warn you when we're getting into that kind of territory, but I can't see us just refusing to mention other sources or other books or other things that we know. I mean, we can't unknow that stuff, Tom, right?
We can't, and you're right. It's all about what the line is. I mean, on the one side we could say, we'll never mention anything from the books, and then
we just have you, Paul. You're just hanging out with me in my living room.
Unintentionally. On the other hand, there are people who are like, I don't mind you alluding to things in the books as long as you're not explicit, as long as you don't name names and say things that happen. And I think that's the line we're trying to walk because it's relevant. It's relevant to the commentary. So I don't know if this is something where it's not a vote issue, but It just seems right to walk the line we've been walking, which is try not to say anything, but every once in a while we can. I think it's fair.
I already had my coffee. The coffee was finished before we went. We had an early morning walk with Max.
And that's where the allergy you're talking about is. Andrew, do you have a feeling on that sort of thing?
Yeah, you guys are going to think I'm sick. I love spoilers, and I love knowing what's going to happen before I watch a show. I read the entire spoilers to Season 3 of House of Cards before I watched it.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's like this weird thing where I have to know.
That's great. And so does it set your expectations? Like, you want to know that you're not getting suckered. Like, you don't want to have a disappointing gut punch moment of like, well, this sucks. Why did I go with this? And now this thing's surprising me in a bad way.
Yeah, like I like to read what happened, and then when I actually see it on TV, I think to myself, wow, that's actually interesting how they did that.
Yeah, so man, that's so weird because like for
it's
example,
really weird. My wife hates it because I'll ruin stuff for her too. I'll be like,
hard
hard
to drive now. I can type.
Susie dies, and she's like, no, I'm not. I haven't seen that yet. Thanks.
By the way, you just freaked out somebody who thinks there's a character named Susie who dies in something.
There's no Susie. I swear.
21 degrees Fahrenheit? That's cold. We're not at 21 degrees. It's about we're about 40 degrees. It's going to be going up to 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm not sure. I don't have my converter right now, Paul.
Already having his toy and knowing what was expected of us. I don't know. That's fascinating that you just embrace that. I think that's maybe I'll try that for a while.
Well, and there's an argument people like Andrew.
Yeah. Hello, Paul. Yes, I'm here. I'm going to take you over here and look at Max. Max is over here on his perch. There's Max. Say hi to Paul, Max. We just had a walk. He's resting now. He's still resting up from all the excitement that we had with the kids being home. But outside, it's compared to now that piece of wood right there is in a wire that from a tree we cut down years back, and it still hasn't fallen. But we've got some cloudy skies. Looking out the window here over the garage. That's my Periscope for today, Paul. You have a good one with those blue skies that you have over there, and I'm going to finish watching my Cord Killer show. We'll see you online, sir. Ciao for now.